I guess I can show you these. This is the Cave of Nagi, Kamiki Village, 1, 2, and 3. Chinshu Field, 1 through 6. If you haven't gotten a stray bead and it has a little parentheses with things in it, it's from someone. So you either have to do something or talk to someone enough times or whatever have you. Hana Valley, Gata Forest, Suta Ruins, Taka Pass has 6. Kusa Village has 3, South Sanctuary has 3, Gale Shrine has 3, 1 from Princess Fuze from doing the Canine Warriors. City Checkpoint has 5, Ryoshima Coast has 5, 1 from the Animal Lover for bringing back his black and white rabbit, and then 1 from Racing Hayate, who's running around the village, not the village, the beach, after you do Blight. I think you have to race him 3 times. Sound City, Commoner's Quarters, City Dweller. I think... I don't remember who this one is. But since I think it's a named NPC. This is from the guy in Waka's thing. This is from Amelia, who you have to start at Kamiki Village in front of Sakyu's tree without going through the gate. Aristocratic Quarters, Kamuso, which you have to start in Kamiki Village on like that intersection between the sun shrine thing, or the outlook above Konohana's, or the Konohana tree, and then the way to Sakyu's tree. Sanga Ship has 2, Imperial Palace has 1, North Ryoshima Coast has 7. 1 is from Urashima for making him young again. 1 is from the Devil Trial Gate, along with 1 being from Ryoshima Coast is the Devil Trial Gate. Heckle Tower has 3. 1 of them you have to climb the tower again after climbing it the first time. You cannot warp, you have to climb it. Dragon Palace has 4, 1 from Otohime for... I think it's... Blossoming the Gravesite? Might have to just talk to her and she'll say some words. Kamui has 6, 1 from the Devil Trial Gate. Webkier has 4. Esu Fuji has 4. Yoshpet has 3, 1 from Kai from beating her in a race. Plankton has 3, 1 from Ishaku. You have to go and talk to him again. I think that's it. After you do... maybe it's the Walku Shrine? Inner Yoshpet has 3, Walku Shrine has 3, and then the last one's for beating the game. Is it travel guides? The Legend of Orochi. We already know this one a lot. The hamlet of Kimiki lies nestled in the Shinshu Field of Nippon. This village bears the burden of a sad and troublesome tradition. Orochi is an 8-headed dragon who feasts on young maidens every 100 years. The mother tree. This is Sakuyu's tree called Konohana. It's where she protects the village and keeps her energy throughout the lands, which was also originally planted by the ancestors of Camellia. Land of the Gods is talking about the celestial plane. That's where all holy beings come from. One day I was visited by a man who wove for me a strange tale. He said unto me, the celestial plane has met its end. He related the horrors of its destruction to me at great length. His talk was unbelievable, but his eyes showed no reason to doubt. I only wish I had the fortitude to recount his harrowing tale here. I'm afraid my brush cannot bear the heavy burden of that sad fate. It seems the celestial plane was destroyed long, long ago. The god spirits, rendered homeless, still inhabit the earth. I try not to think such thoughts when I gaze at the sky. Okay. Celestial Envoy just talks about the Ponkles and what they do. Yeah. By the legendary Holy Messenger acting as the 6th Celestial Envoy. So Ishaku has been the one writing all of these. The Northern Land talks about Kamui. And this is where all the evil comes from. Yes, we've been told this like a million times. Tech, another civilization. Modern Nippon offers mysteries that cannot be easily explained. Devices that even scholars in the capital are unable to decipher. Stone artifacts that endow the wearer with special abilities. They are thought to be evidence of a civilization beyond our own. My great-grandfather spoke often of such matters. He had traveled to the windy plains of Taka Pass for brush training. While there, he noticed a strange light tracing an arc in the sky. The light eventually settled in the area of Sasa Sanctuary. Great-grandfather traveled there the following day. Where the light had landed, he saw a mysterious symbol floating in midair. It is not uncommon to hear such tales repeated here in Nippon. Whether one believes in this otherworldly civilization or not, it would seem that many among us certainly want to believe. I am not ashamed to say I count myself among those ranks. That, I believe, was Kaguya's rocket coming down. Tribe of the Moon. After decades of eternal debate, I have decided to write about the man who spoke to me regarding the celestial plane's destruction. I shall endeavor to shoulder the heavy burden of that man's fate. My brush shall act as a bridge to the shadowy past. The man had identified himself as a member of the Moon Tribe. The idea of life thriving on that desolate rock is mind-boggling. Furthermore, their civilization has far surpassed our own. Most of the ranks succumbed to death, but this man had fled. He was silent on the topic of why his civilization was destroyed. What business could the Golden Tribe of the Moon have with us? I gazed into the distance, knowing the answer cannot evade me forever. So that talks about the guy who survived the onslaught of Ark. And that's all we got so far. We've seen, that's spoilers. The only ones that we have not seen, besides end boss stuff, is, where are they? The Clay Drummer, Flyer, and Shogun. I think you had to do those in past Kumiki through the Spirit Gate. You may be able to find them in Kamui somewhere, but I would just go around getting everything there just in case. We've got all our moves, every last one of them. The fish, you have to finish the fish in order to get the skin for it. You can find them in the various spots of where Kukari is. You just fish with them a bunch until you get them. I think. And then the treasure tome, you have to find all the treasures to get a skin, which I've sold a couple of these, so I hope I got them. I don't remember getting the jade tassels. So I might have missed them, but again, you just find them all. As long as you do everything before you enter that arc, you're good. But now, we have a little bit more backtracking to do, as if I haven't done enough of that today. I'll go check the top real quick. If I miss a rock, they're not like uber important. They just give you clovers, so it's not like the end of the world. Am I done? Am I done with backtracking? That'd be interesting. There is a Kamigami statue over here. Weird. I'm gonna go check it out. Where does it go? I guess just straight up? Huh. Interesting. Can I get a better, like... Oh. Sure, that's good enough. I don't think I've ever been up here. Must be the grave of a traveler or something. I mean, why else would it be all the way out here? I haven't the slightest clue what this is. Did you get some good stuff though? Huh. I learned something today. Alright. Interesting. Well... Okay, one last thing, and then we can go do endgame stuff. I'm pretty sure anyway. I think. I'll wait till I get there. Set up my equipment. Okay, I think this is, since this is the first one, I think this is the easiest one and doesn't have any like boss spoilers in it. But what you want to do, obviously you're not gonna have the string of beads for your first playthrough, but I do recommend having the wood mat and maybe equipping the fire tablet just in case something hits you with fire, which I don't know if there is in this one. And maybe having the thief's glove just for extra items. Other than that, the golden ink pot, the wood mat, and then the lucky cat, if you don't mind. If you don't mind picking up all the stuff, instead of it just being like magneted to you, you can change it out for like the fire tablet or something. But the string of beads, I am invulnerable, so I don't need the ink pot. You could also just have the wood mat on after each face to heal up. I also don't need that, so I will put this on. Actually, I'm gonna put this on. In the event that I find something interesting. But here we go! Otherwise, vengeance slips. What are you? Vengeance slips, exorcism slips, anything of that nature. Oh, I stole Holy Bone. I do so much damage because I have the whatchamacallit on. The bead string of bees on. This is how I recommend you go through these, is, yeah. But you need to do them in order to get the bead string, or the string of beads, so, It's infinitely harder without it. But I just wanted to show it off. I think they all have the same amount of like waves. Oh, I should try stealing stuff. I got a vengeance slip. I don't know who from who. Also, I find it interesting that the what do we get? Exorcism slip. Okay, I thought it did damage to them. Never mind. Oh, that's fire. I get Steel Soul. Did I get one from you? I did. Okay. Or I already did you and it's not gonna work out. That's fire. I don't have to do this. I just thought it'd be cool. I get an Infinity Stone. Infinity Stones are also good. That's wave 2. Oops. I blew you to smithereens. I'm sorry. This is a decent way to get, demon fangs. Where? There you are. Her Bluey. Okay. This is what, wave 4? Wind? No? Is it slash? It's slash. Okay. I was like, I think it's slash, but I don't know. Goodbye. This makes it so much easier not having to worry about my health or my ink. I didn't even see what that first enemy was. Your wind. That was fire. I wanted wind. I can't see. What are you? I couldn't tell what you were. Ooh. This set's way easier than the later ones. Just because they don't have it. They don't have like Nagi or Rao clones everywhere. Hold on. Come on, do the bomb. Or you missed. Come here, let me hit you. I got a wooden bear. I'm not trying to do that. Thought you guys were... I did win a second ago and it didn't count. Alright, it's fine. Kerbloom! It didn't count. It's fine. It's fine. I'm interested to know what it's gonna do. Since I already got the straight beat, is it gonna just like give me an empty chest? Or give me praise? Wind? Slash? Oh, I didn't mean to go for you, buddy. These are fun if you're doing it for the first time to get the straight bead, but after that, it's a lot more fun to just wreck shit. I want to get rid of you. I have so many things on screen at any given point. I don't know who's dying. I'm a statue. I think there's like 10 phases. Are you ice? Alright. I absolutely hate this part. Where's my fire? There's my fire. Wind? It's wind, okay. The fire eyes are wind. Ice lips are fire. Is that it? No? I got dragonfly bead. I'm not trying to steal things. It's just kind of happening. I hit you. I mean, obviously not. Well, someone's got the sleep twitches and snores. Oh yeah, at the end of each one, you get a golden peach. After each, like, devil trial set, you get a golden peach. That lets you know you're done. I get an empty chest. Because it has a stray bead. But that's what those are basically in a nutshell. It's just a bunch of fights. The Northern Ryushima Coast one and the Kamui one are infinitely more difficult because I think maybe there's the Canine Warriors in one of them. I know Nagi, Rao, and Waka are in the other two in some way. You fight like 5 Nagis at once at one point. And like 5 Raos and then like a combination of them all. I can't be bothered to fight you. Are you Slash or you Cherry Bomb? You're Cherry Bomb. Don't care. Goodbye.